G'day, fellas, and welcome to a casted Age of Empires 3 game. That's kind of weird. Not only am I here in the picture, but I'm also here casting Age of Empires 3. It's been a while since we've played it, but we are back. We've got a very special event that we're casting. Not really. Whoa. Okay. Who is that?
Thank you very much.
Who's coming in right now?
Burp sounded like an A10 warthog.
Oh, thanks, Tarantino. That's a very nice compliment. Yeah, for anybody watching this on YouTube, I just before we started the recording, I burped. I did this real hearty, this big burp, and it just... you know the A10 warthog? It's got a very specific sound. It's like, I'm going to do my best impression of an A10 warthog. Okay, there you go. It was like that. That was essentially it. But anyway, we got Windy spawning in with Ethiopia up on the north side of the map. The map that we have got here, I want to say it's Carolina. It's not Carolina. Don said it earlier, Florida. Florida is the map that we've got here. On the opposite side of the map, we've got someone pretty important. You guys might remember him. You might know him. It's the one, the only, the Kaiserklein. Yeah, it is Kaiserklein. He's back, and he brought his new vans with him. But he's going to be looking at playing the French today. We're going to be following him throughout this tournament. Now, keep in mind, we're probably not going to be casting all of the games Kaiserklein plays today, because if we did, we'd be casting quite a few games. But we're definitely going to be watching him, waiting and seeing how he plays it. Opening up with a trading post, opening up with a market as well. So we'll see how these guys manage it. Looks like trading post line has indeed been bugged. Good little pickup, Vividly. So Kaiserklein actually missing out on his second trading post. Let's see if the game plays out, whether or what happens. He won't be particularly happy with that, but I'm sure he'll be okay to cope. Now, one of the things to note is that on this map, I don't know if I've got my drawing tool. I don't actually have my drawing tool, but you can see right here the distance to this second trading post site here is enough that this town center is going to block it. So there's like an area of effect where you can't build inside it. So this one is definitely inside it. This one also going to be well and truly inside that. It's very rare that this one is not inside that AoE. But Kaiserklein going to be spotting that out. Unfortunate for him, he's going to be feeling pretty bad about that spawn. But I'm feeling a little bit better about this game now. For anybody who didn't catch the second game of the day, we're actually casting Mido, and he was playing Mexico. And as you guys know, I've got absolutely zero clue of what's going on with Mexico. But French, I've got a little bit more of a clue. And speaking of clues, we'll check in. We'll clue in with Mido. We'll check. Oh, look at that build order. Look at that deck. You guys love when you see a deck name like that. 1v1 Indus. You know what that means? That means he's going to play it completely in Colonial. He's only going to play it... Is it called Colonial? No, we don't call it Colonial anymore, Drongo. Don't you remember? We changed the name. It's not Colonial. It's not Feudal. It's not Colonial. Oh, what is it called now? Commerce. We are now in the Commerce Age. Yeah, we are not in the Colonial Age. I would hate to remember our heritage. This is the Commerce Age, where we aim to do commerce with the natives. And and by commerce, I mean I'll give you this golden teapot, and you'll give me from here to the sunset. Like, I don't remember where that quote is from, but good times, good times. Looks like he has managed to pick up both gang saw as well as hunting dogs, but now going to be looking to pick up the quartermaster as the age up. Upon age up, we can assume that 4 Courier Bar are going to be coming in for him as well. Did obviously go with the 3 Courier Bar, aging up very early, 343. So probably picked up some early wood treasure. I don't know what that's all about, but I'm assuming, yeah, Kaiserklein has picked up, let's have a look, early food treasure, 40 food. Yeah, nothing too crazy in here by the looks of it. Another 40 food. So maybe 80 food total. Who knows? He's just that kind of guy. Already going for those steel traps. Nice and early, but we'll check in with Windy. We'll see how Windy's doing, how he's having a time over that side. He's also aging up, going up with the Sudanese. So probably going to be looking to get some of those Dervish out, or Devrish. I don't remember. I just remember I would always get it wrong, and you guys would always get mad at me. But it looks like a trading post going to be going up here. Kaiserklein going to be spotting it out. Jean Badin. I like to think that that's Kaiserklein's real name, because I'm pretty sure Kaiserklein is French. Now that I think about it, I'm 90% sure he's French. Either French or German. I just remember he's angry. So probably German. but maybe French people can also be angry as well. But now aging up, native embassy builder as well as the monastery here coming out for Windy. Windy looking to have a good time. Also going to have Big Benny coming through. You guys know him. You guys love him. Big Benny coming through. Yeah, going to be looking to take the world by storm. You can see he's actually got the 2 livestock markets. Oh, because it's Florida. Smart moves coming out from the Ethiopians already. We've got the war camp going up here. And Kaiserklein already coming in with crossbows. 5 crossbows at 5 minutes. You guys know the rules, and so do I. Villager going to be going down. So that war camp going to be stopped in its tracks. Kaiserklein very, very cheeky here. Double barracks opening, and also probably 700 wood, 600 wood is the opening for him. So no surprises there. Looking to be very aggressive up against his opponent, already having those crossbows in the base. Now it looks like we do indeed see those dervish coming out. I'm going to double check the name. Dervish coming out for him. So a little bit annoying. Windy is behind the lines, but that's the way you got to play it. But now pushing in, you can see those crossbows. A little bit hard to see the green on the with the green background. You're going to begin working towards this livestock market. Windy, you got to be careful here. He's got a sheep out here. He's got a couple of zebu cattle. Not going to be able to lose those. Now, one of the differences between Age of Empires 4 and Age of Empires 3 is you can kill your enemy's livestock. And I guess, you know what? You can do it in Age of Empires 3, but you need a villager. But in Age of Empires 4, you actually have to... You can just kill it with your Khan or your Scout or whatever it is that you want to kill it with. So always important to remember that. But livestock market going to be going down. Going to be handing over that sheep as well if he's not careful. Does turn over to Kaiserklein. We'll see if he quickly moves it back towards the... looks like he picks up both of those sheep. So a little bit of a mistake already from Windy. And now it looks like Windy going to be coming out with some units. It looks like we've got the Gascania going to be coming out with those dervish. And look at the forces that are just coming out right now from Kaiserklein. We're at 6 minutes 30. Already on the map, you can see he's got 19 units here. Now up to 23 units. So he's having a great time just blasting out units. Whereas on Windy's side, a little bit slower. Now getting in those Gascania. You can see he's had a bit of trouble with his early game. Actually went for the early 700. What is that resource again? Influence. I remember. Don't worry. It wasn't quite in the long-term memory. Just not yet. One villager going to be going down there as well. Gascania going to be coming in on the town center. Windy is falling apart right now. You got to be careful here, Windy. He's trying to execute his build order, not having a lot of luck. Just having... The Windy is just up against a very, very difficult opponent here. For anybody unfamiliar with Kaiserklein, notorious for his aggression, both in-game and in real life. So watch out, ladies. And now Gascania are going to be falling back underneath that town center. You can see they've got that nice healing aura from the mountain monastery. Going to be going down, though. He's going to be losing that healing aura as well. And, I see a big Hazard in the chat. How's it going, friend? Good to see you here. We're not casting any treaty today, my friend. This is just all... We're doing the sup cup. A little bit of sup, a little bit of cup. Well, you know what they say, 2 sups, 1 cup, right? Gascania beginning to move forward. I can already feel Kaiserklein getting ready to rage at the enemy forces. But now the Hussars going to be coming in. They look a little bit different, trying to get off a volley. They do manage to do it. Kaiserklein, we'll check and see if he's still under attack in the base. It does look like the Explorer was eventually taken out. But a very nice force here. And now going to be moving in with a fair few crossbows. But yeah, 21 crossbows. Kaiserklein in commanding of a position right now. But I'm going to take a quick sip of my Dr. Pepper. This isn't a sponsored stream, but if it was, Dr. Pepper, reach out, friends, reach out. Not really. I mean, I'd probably go with like Red Bull or something like that. I'm more into the energy drinks, you know me. But we'll see. Kaiserklein now going to be looking to loop around. I'm going to get a quick swig in. Delicious. Random villager just out here behind the tree line, just going to be trying its best to gather up some long distance food, not having a lot of luck. And now it looks like we've got ourselves some shuttle warriors coming out to the front line. You see the spears or pikes doing a great job of cleaning them up. Hussars getting in on the mix as well. You've got to be careful up against those Gascanias. Those things absolutely fuck. And I should probably not just say the fuck word that loud. The fuck word. Yeah, I shouldn't say the fuck word so loud. But now Gascania's doing a great job of just forcing back these units. I can feel the rage building in Kaiserklein right now. He's like a Jedi that's about to turn over to the Sith. I can feel it. And Hussar are going to be trying to snare all the units in here, having a good time. Musketeers also going to be coming out as well. He's doing a pretty decent job. The snare is going to be the main concern, but the dervish going to be in here looking to clean up this mess. And these guys are incredibly strong, so you really got to watch out for it. Windy going to be continuing to reinforce as well over from the right. I'm expecting. No, there's nothing coming in. More Musketeers now coming in as well. And Windy doing a great job. Kaiserklein probably going to be typing something in the chat any second now. I can just feel it in my bones. But now we'll take a look from Kaiserklein's perspective, see how he's doing. Looks like he's got the scout up on the back line that is still just invisible. 27 villagers at the moment for him. He's obviously sent through those 4 Cours de Bois. We'll take a look over at Windy's side of the map. We'll see where he's at. So Kaiser on 27, Windy on 17. Not looking pretty for Windy. Even though he had those pretty decent trades, like those trades that he had before weren't too bad. Like if we're being honest, like even over here, that was a decent trade. The issue is he has no villagers. That's the big... Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Jeez, I'm burping a lot with Age of Empires 3, aren't I? Damn. Yeah, I mean, that's sort of the big issue, is that even if you take these effective trades, they're not effective because you just don't have the villager count. He's up to 23 villagers now, so sending in the 4 villagers. It's going to help him back, or help him out a bit, but still doesn't have that monastery up again. It's going to be tough for him to find a sort of window to put that up, but I feel like in this position, it's so hard going up against Kaiser. It's very easy for him to maintain pressure at the front. He's going to be able to go up to the next stage as well. And you can see that Windy actually just taking bad trades here. This is like actively bad trades. I feel like GG's just going to get called any second here because the way he's pushing in, it just doesn't make a lot of sense. He's just throwing away his units. And good game does get called indeed. Kaiserklein victorious going through to the next round of the Sup Cup. And yeah, it's no real surprise there. But I mean, I think we were all sort of taken surprised, or yeah, I was definitely surprised by how early these crossbows came in. We saw them in at 5 minutes and 4 seconds. That's how quick Kaiserklein had these crossbows in his enemy base, denied the war camp from coming up, managed to take out the villager that was building it as well. So really well played from Kaiserklein. We'll do a quick look of the post-victory screen, or the post-game. Kaiserklein villager population, you can see, continues to make villagers, but Windy just losing villagers throughout the game. 1, 2, 3, large periods of idle time. And really, that's where the difference comes in. If Windy had been making villagers and adding in those villagers, then he doesn't have to throw away his army like that. He would have been in an okay position. But by the same token, Kaiserklein was definitely in the driver's seat. He would have been able to go up to the next stage quite easily, I suspect. And yeah, you can see it was never really in doubt. So very well played to Kaiserklein. If you're watching this on YouTube, I hope you guys have enjoyed this game, and I hope you're looking forward to more AoE 3 content because there's plenty more coming up.